yeah, I'm definitely not going to try to do anything more sneaky because I want to draw more attention.
Okay, cool.
At least not to the Dulan.
All right then.
Whoops.
If that's the case, if nobody has anything else to do before the ball commences,
I see.
Can I give my...
Okay.
I want to give my armor to Daedriel to bring.
Oh.
Because I will not be able to bring it, or my sword.
I mean, you could. That's going to be difficult to carry because it's a full set of armor.
I mean, I just want you to
Wait.
like...
If you give me enough time, I can secrete it in a location where you can easily get to it.
I know it works, but it's
No,
just fun.
the verb form is secrete.
Yeah.
Really?
Why don't you just wear it and consider it part of your religious raiments?
Would that
you
be
could,
allowed?
You could lie and be like, it's part of my religious beliefs.
Yeah, okay,
It is
I'll do that.
Like
You might be able to pull it off. I don't
a
know.
priest of
They
Netro must
might-
wear his armor from dawn till dusk.
It is imbued with the powers
So
of
as
Netro.
soon as the sun sets, it's like
No, it has
just disappears.
it has holy etchings.
Oh, okay.
It depends on how well the paradigms and the attendees at the ball know your religion. If there's anybody else there who studied the theology of Netro, you could be in trouble.
If we learn anything,
Nobody
from,
knows anything
if
about
we
Netro.
learn
They
anything
think
from
Netro
Rado,
can dispel magic? Are you kidding me? No,
Yeah.
they don't know jack shit about Netro.
plus if we learn anything from Rado, every time Natural gets a new follower, he creates a new set of rules for them.
Yeah, I do.
It's like you will always wear this like conical pointy hat. It's like really? It's like that is the way of Netro.
He got the face tattoo because he thought it was the will of Netro, but
Yes.
Arado's also an idiot, so...
If I've learned anything from being a pastor for like 25 years, everybody's an idiot who it's like you should get this face tattoo. Sure, let's do it.
Alright.
Money is
And by
money.
everybody, the vast majority of followers.
I still need my +1.
What?
For what?
I have myself in a +1
Oh, for what?
for the ball. I can bring someone.
Oh,
yeah,
you have
yeah,
a +1.
That's right.
And
Bring
I could
Daedriel.
prepare them somehow.
No, I need to be on the mission. You need to bring.
Bring Frederick.
Wait, it does do familiars count as +1s, or do they
No.
just get free
He
entry?
gets free entry.
Percival will probably be let in.
Oh, bring Leland.
Percival's not coming in.
Percival's not coming with you?
I want him on the outside.
Okay.
Oh.
Will he
How would you
agree?
cast- how would
Will
you cast
Percival
spells?
willingly
I can
not
cast
attend
spells
a
without
ball?
You can't cast spells without him. He's the wizard.
Yeah, he's your laser cat.
He's your
It's
wizard.
more of in case I need to do like a running dismiss. He can prep that and I can...
So you're gonna tell Percival to stay outside
Percival
of the
can draw a
greatest
circle?
ball of the century.
Come on.
I'll ask.
Heck no.
We'll see if he
Percival
says
may
no.
disobey. We'll see.
There will be fancy feast everywhere.
Percival is asleep with blueberry pie all over his face.
Yes, he's gonna throw up all over the Dulan.
He throws up, he farts up the whole Dulan in the party. He like wanders into the ball. And you're like, Percival, get out of here. And he's like, there's
What
food here.
if
I just want to point out
am
owls are raptors and cats are their natural prey.
True that.
Is Freya coming with you?
Yeah, but she will do so like silent, like
Okay.
without.
She's been pretty quiet for a while.
Mm.
Like she usually just like snores in your pocket, or sometimes she like
What's she doing?
she disappears at times, and you don't know where she goes.
Like unbeknownst to me, she has vanished.
Yeah, you can still communicate with her, but she just like goes.
Freya, where'd you go?
Do you ask her?
Yeah.
And she tilts her head and goes, "Oh, here and there. I wander around."
Ooh, are they at the same time as the Gears?
Where are
disappears?
you?
No, Gears is like always gone. Gears is gone until you need him.
Okay, I was hoping they had a romantic tryst going on.
That'd be
Sometimes I flit off back to Lou. Sometimes I fly around the city. Just you got to be careful, you know. But I'll always come home to you.
Oh.
weird. Aw,
That's usually what
really
they say to people when they're out cheating on you. It's like, I'm having infinite sex, but I always come home to you.
Alright, you know what? There's a bodyguard service, right?
What?
Is it?
What?
Are there any bodyguards for hire?
There's no
In
like
the city
bodyguard
of-
service, but if you
but in the
wanted to,
city of
you
Lear.
could, you
A
could
mercenary.
pay a mercenary. You could get a hireling. We're gonna get the first hireling of the campaign.
No,
I think I want to
no.
do that as my +1.
Hire that old woman who's surprisingly a high-level fighter, so she could be like your nurse.
You should just pay a model to come and be a
Alright.
+1.
I'm gonna prepare myself, and then I'm gonna have to try and find myself a hireling.
So you're sleeping like a long time, so you're only gonna have a certain amount of time to find this thing.
That's okay.
You
it's
wake up
gonna
half
be
an
rush
hour
money.
before the ball.
It's like
You have to find yourself +1.
1-800 hireling. Hello.
Yeah.
You,
I did hireling in half an
like-
hour.
you hit the desperate bars.
I
You
walked
look
in the
for-
bar and I just yelled out, I need a strong arm.
Some really drunk guy. It's like,
I'll take him.
I'm trying to look up the rules for henchmen. Because that DCC actually has rules for henchmen.
it's probably like
Really?
super involved and 4 pages long, knowing DCC.
No, it's 1 page.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It probably involves like 3 days of cultivating a relationship with them or something. Like you have to buy them drinks, and then you have to like make 7 personality
Go
rolls.
into that much stuff.
So surprisingly, because of its dungeon crawling roots, it actually makes henchmen disposable.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like it makes them pretty easy to create. Let's see. I don't know where it would be though, because it's not on the table of contents. But I know it's in here. Oh well. Anyway.
I can look for it while.
Okay.
Right. I
Jovan
mean, my
is
preparing
RPG.
is I'm gonna just dress up. I'm just gonna ask Percival. Percival just hand me some clothes.
So as soon as you wake up,
Yeah.
Percival goes, "Oh, boss, you're up. We gotta get you ready."
Yes. Yeah. Just put a pile of clothes over there.
So he like runs around. "Oh no, boss! No! You're getting dressed up for this. Oh, by the way, I should let." And he like rolls his eyes back in his head and he goes, "No, I can't remember. Whatever." And he like goes off and runs off.
Sure, it was not important, Percival. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it. I will pick out only the best for myself first. Go to
Yeah.
wardrobe. Ooh, that is a 20.
Wait, how long do your wardrobe things last?
2 hours. Now.
But how long is it before the ball at this point? Like, you didn't even say.
Yeah, I mean, do you
I don't
want
know
to
if he
cast
would-
this?
I
Do
don't
you want
know
to
if
cast
he
this?
would
You
want
have it like during the first hour of the ball. Like you could cast it at
I want-
7.
oh,
and then
okay.
The ball starts at 8, so you'd have it for an hour into the ball.
Let's do that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But
Okay.
get the dragon's
That's for 2
breastplate.
hours now. I guess 1 turn per caster
Yep.
level. No, that's only 40 minutes. A turn is 10
A
minutes.
turn is 10 minutes?
Yeah.
I thought a turn was 30.
No, a turn is 10 minutes.
Right. 1 turn per caster level.
It's a battle.
You can cast it
It's
at
a
7.
battle.
You can cast it at like.
Yeah, let's just have my dragon's breastplate right at the ball start.
Okay, that's fine.
You can't wear breastplate to a ball unless you're Netro's.
I have a
ball.
lot of
I guess the hunter can do whatever he
I
wants.
have a lot of robes. I'm gonna have a lot of robes
Alright,
over
alright.
it.
He's gonna drape all of his like dirty clothes on top of it, so he looks like a tattered and like.
Look, the paparazzi will not
What
be
is
kind.
what is Percival grabbed for me?
Percival has grabbed you an ornate purple robe
Mm.
with a green belt tied around the center of the sash.
Purple and green?
He says, "It's the latest
It
thing."
does.
There it is. Thanks to
It
you.
does kind of match. All right, I'll put it on.
Does it look good?
It looks surprisingly good. It fits your figure at least.
As I step downstairs, I'm going to tell Percival.
Oh,
Percival,
wow.
I'm distrustful.
It does go against your derelict tendencies, though.
I know.
Hmm?
I'll have to derelict something on the way there, which will make sense.
So Percival goes, "Distrustful of what, boss?"
Derelict.
Derelict.
That's
That's
right.
right.
You can roll around in the
Derelict.
mud just as you
I
get
am
there.
distrustful of this party. I
Put a
feared
guard
that I might be hunted, ripped apart for my magical secrets.
Why would you suspect that, boss?
I'm suspicious of these paradigms.
Well, I mean, Alice is married to your sister, right?
Yes, but my sister and I had a bit of a falling out, if you recall.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, but you're still family, right? I mean, who just sits by and lets their family die? Oh. Well, never mind, boss. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I have an idea.
Oh, that's cold.
We must go to the seediest bar,
Okay.
and we must
I'm
find
game.
someone who will accept our coin for their services for one night.
Oh, you mean like a henchman?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. Thought you were talking about something else. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I was like, whoa. This may be my last chance to get some
Get some tail.
really
So-
dirty tail. Apparently.
Really
See?
dirty tail.
So, there is a bar down in the grotto over in this direction called the Crooked Finger, which is basically just a literal hole in the wall off the side of one of the
I've been
canals. You've never been there. And it's basically,
I've-
Daedriel knows it. It's basically a hiding place for some of the more seedy, like, members of the Ararios and, like, just sailors and grimy people who come in from the Crixus
I'm gonna
Inlet.
look at a place.
What?
I'm gonna look pretty out of place.
Yeah, you are. So like basically, as soon as you step into the place, like you hobble in, everybody turns. And
Oh,
they're
it's
just like,
that everything stops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you open the door, light shines in there, and goes.
There's a bard playing a harpsichord-looking instrument over in the corner, and as soon as you open the door,
Oh,
he,
is it
like,
a
stops.
bazookia?
No,
Like
it's
in the
not.
cheese shop?
No, it's not a
You said a
bazookia.
harpsichord, but you're doing
Yeah.
this.
No, it's like that's what you do with harpsichord. You hold down the key in this drum.
Yeah.
Do you know what a harpsichord is?
Oh no, not
Harpsichord
harpsichord.
is a piano.
Sorry, no, I was thinking of auto harp. I was thinking of an auto harp.
Alright.
Harpsichord
Okay.
is the piano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hobble over.
Like,
to
they can't
the-
afford a harpsichord in this place.
The precursor to the piano.
I'll hobble over to the barkeeper
Mhm.
and lean heavily. I know I don't belong. I won't be here long.
So the barkeeper is a thin, wispy-looking fellow with a single tuft of red hair that goes back like this, obviously shaved to be somewhat stylish. It's not stylish at all.
Somewhat.
I'm looking to hire a strong arm for the night. Do you know who could help me out? I need protection.
His eyes focus on your face a little bit too long. It's like, I see. It's gone like dead silent in here. Well, boys, you heard him. Anybody, any takers? And there's like a couple of men who like turn towards you and give you a glance and see like the robes and stuff and like sit back down and like scoot their chairs back in and like hide their faces a bit. But then there's one burly guy who comes up like behind you and clamps a hand on your shoulder and he goes, "I'll do it for you." And as you turn around, you can see that he's got this huge, like, bushy black beard. Just crawling. It looks like a bunch of black worms on his face. Like, that's how unruly his black beard is. And he puts his hand on his shoulder, and he looks you straight in the eye, and he goes, "Name's Hothart.
Nice to meet you, Hothart.
I'll do it for the cat." "Oh, no, boss, please. Oh, please, no."
Cat isn't for sale, but I can do it for 10 gold. Certainly, 10 gold is worth more than a cat.
He, like, peers down at Percival and, like, gives him a look and looks back at you and goes, "Fine. 10 gold."
Is it a look of lust or hunger or like?
It looks to be a look of fascination.
Wow.
Hothart,
Never seen a cat before.
shall we sit down? Let's have some drinks real quick. And
No.
I'll tell no,
No.
straight to business.
I never drank before a job.
Got it. Let's just sit down and I'll tell you about what's gonna happen.
So you see a couple of the other patrons like whispering to each other, and you overhear they're like, "Hothart's crazy. Like this isn't gonna hit." Like they're whispering and stuff.
That's exactly what I want.
Do you notice in the sack a dog-eared copy of Cat Fancy?
Or a
So-
cat-eared copy of Dog Fancy?
So Hothart sits down and like flips his chair around, so he's sitting with the things facing, and he sits down like that, and then he sets this like leather satchel he had up on the table, and as he sets it down, the flap kind of pushes to the side, and you can see what you think to be like a variety of furs inside.
Oh.
And he goes, "What can I do for you, Master?"
The name is Merek Farrar. And tonight I am the guest of honor at a ball. But I worry for my life. Would you be able to protect me at this ball?
So we're going to a fancy party.
Yes, that's exactly right.
That's good.
It's hosted by the Paradigms.
That's good. I like fancy parties. I like dressing up for fancy parties.
I bet you do.
I cannot wait to see what he looks like.
So
I'm dying over here. This is too
I'll
much.
give you 5 gold right now, and then 5 gold when I
No.
leave.
No, I take it all at the end. If you die, I failed. All at the end.
Ooh, look at this guy.
I really
But if you die, I get the cat.
don't plan on dying, so I think it's
Whoa,
okay.
boss, hold up a sec here. I don't know if I'm exactly okay with this arrangement. He's communicating telepathically.
Telepathically to Percival. Percival, I'm gonna have you on the outside. You can be the eyes outside.
That doesn't. Your life is.
As soon as if I croak, you'll be long gone.
I guess.
I'll give you a heads up.
I'm sure I'll realize. Oh, this is gonna go well. So Hothart goes, "Are we in agreement?"
I think so.
Shake on it.
I spit. Because my hands are gloves.
Yeah.
I don't even
So
care.
he grabs it and he shakes your hand. Hothart's grip is like a cold iron vice.
Okay,
It's
cool.
like,
Wait,
My
you have
grip-
no feeling in your hands?
No. I got -1 agility because of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like he grips it and he goes, and he lets go.
And my grip is a little yellow leatherly.
Yeah. Anyone who touches your
Feel.
hand would like know that it's
Well,
not a normal hand.
It'd
would-
be
they would
so
assume it was
it looks like just normal yellow leather gloves, but if you look up above the arm, you'll see that it's stitched into my arm up here.
Okay.
So Hothart goes, "Where's this place at?"
No, not
Lalos's Manse.
It's at Lalos's Manse. We should probably head there now.
What time? Now?
What? It's like
You
30,
would-
Soon.
it's 30 minutes,
You
yeah?
went down to the wire.
I like to live on the edge.
So he like grabs the
Completely out of
satchel
time.
off the table and pushes the chair away and goes, "I'll meet you there, in my finest." And he like stomps out of the bar.
He's gotta rush off to like the manicurist.
He's gonna
Yes.
find his least stained kilt.
So a couple of the other patrons like watch this thing going on between you, and then as you're like walking out of the bar to leave, the barkeep like leans over to you and goes, "You know you shouldn't really hang out with that guy, right? Hothart's crazy. He's also a vicar addict. That's why he has all those furs.
To become one with the cats?
No, he like wraps them around his face and melts into him. It's weird. You shouldn't go trusting addicts. I'm telling you."
I'm trying to crash a party.
It's your skin, not mine.
Are you saying he will be unable to crash a party? He looks pretty able to crash parties.
Look, frankly, I don't care.
Just want him to crash through the wall like a giant, round red man. Filled with liquids that he will dispense on everyone.
You're weird.
I hope that is...
Oh yeah!
This is gonna be the party of the century.
Come on. All right.
I'm ready.
This is gonna be like those
on the way
movies
there-
where by the end of the day, Lalos's mansion will be on fire and exploding. It's like,
Listen, I just want it to be the point where they turn their like swords on me, and then they realize that there's this crazy cat man going wild in the corner, and they're like, "Boss, we should probably take care of that instead of just this guy." And that's when I can slip away.
Yeah. So, all right. So you head out.
That's right.
The
Alright.
crooked finger
And then,
behind.
Alright.
yeah, and then right before, just on the way there, I'll wardrobe and get the breastplate, and then put the robes over it.
You don't have to roll for that? Oh, you already
I-
rolled.
yeah.
Okay. So what about you guys? You're gonna wait to meet up with the keepers,
I'm gonna go with beef.
and then Jovan, you're going there as well.
I'm gonna go buy a fancy new robe to wear, like with my plate. I'm polish my armor.
Okay.
So that it looks like something I could actually wear to a party.
Get set and ready.
do you arrive with Merek or do you come separately?
I'll arrive with Merek, but not as his +1, as the honored guests have arrived.
You could
Okay.
certainly arrive together.
I mean, they know they basically know we lived in the same place. So.
Yeah, it's mostly to see whether or not you distinguish, because basically
No,
you're showing
won't-
up in
won't-
finery, whereas
won't-
he's showing up in crappery.
He's shown up in finery.
He's got the
can't.
it's not finery per se, but it's not straight up. He's gonna probably like he's got the dragon breastplate. He's probably gonna like rip the robe a bit, so it's gonna look weird.
Oh, it doesn't have to be actually literally like his thing.
He's
that.
obsessed with it, but I mean, it doesn't have to. You know.
He can't wear the nicest version of whatever
So
he's
it's
wearing.
derelict, so
Well, derelict is like garbage.
yeah.
Like
Well,
that's different
it's
from
garbage and
tearing your
used
clothes a
and
little
thrift.
bit.
It's not. It's making fashion out of garbage. Is the whole thing.
Yeah, but there's no garbage on your person. You should fix that.
I'd assume you would like tear the robe up or something,
No, put a
Oh.
banana peel
Something
like
will
on your
probably happen
shoulder
on the
or
way.
something.
like a corsage.
I feel like
Yeah,
my
like-
hand will
like
go
a banana
crazy
peel
on something on the
corsage
way.
on you.
Probably on
Yeah.
like a tattered piece of cloth.
Yeah.
Which I'll just put around my neck as like a cowl.
Or you like smear dirt over yourself or something.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not gonna.
You
say
have to smell bad at all times, unless
Ooh.
that or it's not derelict.
One splotch of pigeon poop on your shoulder.
Oh yeah, like you didn't even notice it,
Yes.
like it happened on the way there,
You, like-
and then like see if anyone points it out.
You
That's
like
natural.
draw.
It
like,
could be-
picture
it
of
could
the
be a
wardrobe.
social
Let's just go with like a tattered cloth that I like tied around, like a.
a moth-eaten trash bag. along with
Trash
a cloth,
bag.
a cloth trash bag. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
trash
tie it off
bag.
like
Tie it-
that, it's
I'll
still
tie it off.
stylish.
Because you've been a little too
Yeah,
lenient on your derelictness. It's got to shine
It got
through
ripped off,
here.
so it got moved back. I've only done it for 2 sessions.
I know you gotta amp it up.
All right, I replaced the belt with a tattered, moth-written cloth that is stained.
Percival hisses in disgust.
I can't help it. These hands refuse to let me take it off.
All right. So
I am a cursed man, cursed with trash.
Plus, isn't it the case that you don't
The
feel
trash
that? Like
man.
in your mind's eye, don't you love how it looks and you feel good about it?
no, the way
No.
we interpreted it is that his hands are out of control.
It's-
but
yeah.
he himself is.
See, 'cause
So he is
remember-
okay.
It was the whole thing with the cat realm, with the mind thing,
Right.
and like hands acting out of control, and with real Percival, or what was the
person
kid's name?
Percival.
Yeah.
Percival.
Yeah.
He lost control of his hands,
Oh, okay.
and so I wanted it to kind of be in that vein. So it's more of the hands act on their own and grabs these
okay.
tattered pieces of clothing and
Yeah.
forces them on me.
Gotcha.
With pure horror, Merek
Yeah.
watches his wardrobe.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair. Ooh, would this eventually drive you to madness?
Probably.
Yeah, he
I
wants to
gotta
wear
cure
nice
it
stuff,
somehow.
but he can't.
All wizards end up there sooner or later. Okay.
Next year's
Okay,
Cthulhu
but
campaign,
I was
Merek
gonna
the
say, won't, since they invited me and they invited Merek and gave him a +1, and
Yeah.
know that we 3 are like a group,
Yes.
won't showing up without Daedriel as the +1 inherently be suspicious?
Not necessarily.
I think it would be.
They
Just a coworker.
some of the guards might like
Maybe he just like doesn't
It
as
just
a
won't
thief,
register.
as a known thief, doesn't want to go to a.
So there's a couple of
Paradigm
things.
spot.
Number one is that the Duhan is still open, so one of us needs to be there technically.
Yeah.
Number two, it may be that
Okay, so
This-
that's what we'll say is that you're at the man
Yes.
in the Duel Hall.
yes. And also because of my background, it may be that we agreed that even though I am now fabulous and flamboyant, the paradigms are still not super keen on like because they remember who I was.
oh, they're definitely not keen on you.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, we don't want to like compromise this opportunity.
If they remembered who you were at all, they would still not like you.
Right.
That's where it is. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you guys head there.